Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We are live. And it would usually be the Monday Night Tech and Chill show, formerly the Sunday Night Tech and Chill show Unplugged, but it is going to actually be the Tuesday Night Tech and Chill show Unplugged on Lover of Tech. I'm your host, Ben, and we are live. Oh, yes. Sorry about the hiccup in terms of, not starting at 9 o'clock as I was planning to do. Um, I'm flying out tomorrow, so I've got my bags and stuff packed there. I'm rushing, doing last minute bits, and the barbershop was the kind of like the last appointment of the day. And anyone knows when it comes to the barbershops, man, you get there, it ain't always the time that you want it to be when it comes to getting your trim sorted and patterned up. So that's what I fell into. Apologies. And the problem with YouTube Studio is when you're on a mobile app, you can't change the time. Like it's just stuck there, which kind of, it kind of sucks. So apologies for that. But we are live. We are live. We're doing it on Tuesday because yesterday I had a lot to do, and it was kind of a national holiday for my American brothers and sisters. So I thought, let's skip tomorrow. And the topic that we wanted to talk about, I really wanted to talk about, was the Xiaomi 12S Ultra. And we're going to get into that and not get ahead of myself in terms of, just where we are and whatnot with it. But not much information was given out. And the event was quite late. So many different things. So in fact, actually doing it the day after was good, which is i.e. today, the 5th of July. So we are going to be talking, as the main topic is going to be the Xiaomi 12S Ultra in partnership with Leica and Sony, that 1-inch smartphone sensor that is now in play. But yes, we are live. Definitely share it out to socials, especially on Twitter. Get people on, because we are live. Whew. Yes, Latrell made it. Boom. Yo. Yes. T, apologies for being late. Jimmy, what's going on? Max Safe, the Anchor 366, giving advice in there. Was also making it. I haven't really tested them, so it's hard to say. Cycling or walking. The stream starting soon. Apologies. Sorry for the delay. I was at the barbershop and the barbershop took too long. My appointment time was 7:30. I didn't get my hair finished getting trimmed up until 9 o'clock. So you know how it be. But shout out to my barber Aaron, man. Come on. Like, do you know how long it takes to like fade it up and get the lineup done? The guy cares, man. The guy cares. You know what I'm saying? Respect and look after your barbers and tip them as well. Especially ones that make you look good, for us lot that like to be on camera. Thought I missed the part. You didn't. Jug said yes. I need to get this thing. Yes. Hey, I'm good. Who restricted my mum's message? I just saw someone restricted. Who restricted mum's message? Hi, mum. I just saw. That's weird. Oh, message retracted. Oh, I thought it was restricted. Okay, cool. Happy 4th of July. Yes, man of the hour, my guy, Latrell Jennings. What's good, Latrell? What are you saying, my bro? Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're safe. Happy 5th of July, bro. Yeah. Thanks to the British Empire, you guys get to celebrate independence. UK don't celebrate no independence, nothing, yeah. So it's all about bonfire night come November period, isn't it? So what about the Dimensity 9000 Plus 12? We'll talk about that. We are back. Yes, we are back in crispy live 4K UHD. We are broadcasting your Tech and Chill show Unplugged tonight, and that's mum right there. Hello, mum. Hi, mum. My mum's on the live stream. Everyone say hi to mum. Yes, I've literally, apologies for being. I even had a chance to like do the multi-camera setup recently, because I've only really been back in UK for like what feels like a week and a half, and I've got to dip back to Canada. So first up in Toronto, so my Toronto massive, watch out, KJOS, Kevin Razi, Siobhan Salmon, amongst of my other Toronto massive that are there, man. Yeah. I'm stopping off there, got a 6.5-hour layover, then I'm going to be in Saskatchewan. So yeah, I'm going to be passing back through Toronto as well on the 19th to the 20th. So watch out for anyone else I don't get to meet. But yeah, we are pretty much live streaming through. The barber did levels on the Air Cup. Man like Aaron Wale, shout out to my barber, man. Trust me. This guy literally patterns up. Come on, check the fit. Listen, even a beard lineup, man spray a little cream and, It takes long, not because he can't pattern it quick. Like, look at the gradation of the thick. Listen, let me not even gas up my barber even more. If he sees his live stream, he'll be onto me still, be asking me for more money. Nah, man. Fireworks be like, yes, hello, folks. Tech for your needs. What are you saying? Tech for your needs. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Them fireworks ain't slowed down, fam. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. The Pikachu one from that streamer, it should not be that funny. I should not find it that funny. I should not encourage that behavior. But boy, I ain't gonna lie to you. That stuff was hella funny. Well, us Irish folk have 12, so thank goodness. Yes, you do. We're gonna be there until the 9th. Yep. Pixel King. It's nice. It is a nice camera that they've just snatched. All phone makers can, but I'm still getting a Pixel 7 Pro. Hi, mum. Yes. Hey, Ben's mum. Hello, mum. Mums. Yes. Hi. Appreciate you all, man. Appreciate you all for shouting out, mumsy. Give me a shout out. Okay. Siobhan Salmon, yes, my bad. It's mom, not mom. American things. Well, my mom's based in Canada, so it can kind of go. You look sleek. Come on, man. When Mumsy says you look sleek, what more can you complain about? What more can you complain about? Appreciate it, mum. Fresh haircut drip. Listen, you can't travel with dusty hair. Come on. You gotta make sure that you're coming correct. And hopefully, I think I've got the drone video to finish off as well. Northern Irish, folks. Yes, Northern Irish indeed. So, the Tech and Chill Show Unplugged is live. Please, for technical reasons, do let me know how the audio is coming through. If the audio is coming through nice and clear, if it's not too hot in terms of, being distorted or anything, please do let me know how the audio is sounding. And also, we are streaming in crispy 4K UHD. So if you've got the capacity and the device and the bandwidth, select higher than 1080p, go all the way up to 1440p, and also then go all the way up and select 2160p 4K UHD for the crispiest and clearest live stream on the internet for Tech YouTube. Boom, boom. Yes, not the same. What up, bro? Yes, what's good, Colin? Mom here to say, Covey, you're funny. You're funny. You're funny. Covey dropping some of the chi in the chat. I like that. In that case, what's up, mom? You put the O and the U in there to make up for it. I'll give you that one, Latrell. That was a good one. That was a good one. A wisp sound. Sound is good. Sounds great. Sounds great. Sounds good. Okay, thank you for co-signing on the sign. With that out of the way, that means we are going to have some fun tonight. We are going to have some fun tonight, and we are going to be discussing all things related to Xiaomi's... man, the 12S Ultra is a big deal. The 12S Ultra is a big deal. It's a really, really big deal, and we're going to be discussing it, man. But before we discuss it, as always, I like to do the week in review, the month in review of all things related to content created around Lover of Tech Media on YouTube and how that's been going, and just, where we are and kind of what's expected to come forward with different content that is being produced, that's about to be produced, in the mix of different things that we've discussed. And it's just one of the things that we do. It's just what we do. So we're going to pretty much round up and go through that, and we're going to do a quick look at what we've done content wise. So I'm going to transition. We will start with Lover of Tech, and we are at 21.5k subscribers, on the road to 22k. Really appreciate you all. Thank you for the support that you've been shown on Lover of Tech Media. I really appreciate you all, and it really does warm my heart. It really does warm my heart. I'm gonna have to pull the stream up on my Neo QLED Samsung for the ultimate crispiness, definitely. And just keep your phone there for the chat, man. I like your chat engagement, Latrell. You know this, but trust me, man. Let me know the feedback of how the stream is looking on that QLED Neo 4K TV. And let me know how it looks like, man. Looking crispy in 4K too. Yes, OBS is behaving. the internet is behaving as well. And Mumsy says, thank you for the shout outs, Madase, which is thank you in Fancy and Chi. So I'm going to leave that one up there. Appreciate you all giving shout out to Mumsy on that one as well, man. Appreciate the love that you're giving as well. I see the homie Fresh in the house. What you saying? What you saying? What you saying, my bro? The cleanest cut your barber is a surgeon. Trust me, Aaron. I'm gonna send this stream to Aaron if Aaron ain't watching it. Yeah, they're saying you're a surgeon, Aaron. Trust me. You partner on, man. I appreciate my barber, man. You gotta look after them. Again, shout out to Film by Fresh, aka my man Courtney Hill, based out in California, LA. Just hit 6,000 subs, and I'm really, really, really loving the fact that you're just back and you're just going at it consistently and just throwing it out there, man. Fam, I got a lot to learn. Like, you've come with like the sickest A-roll setup, you know. What do I have to get an FX6 to get that kind of look, or do I need to start shooting a log on the A7S3? You got to teach me now, because the A-roll set is just looking mad, and I need to learn a lot from you when it comes to editing, bro, because I don't enjoy editing that much, but like you always say, the magic is in the editing, so we got to see how we can really link up on that stuff, man. Audio is crisp with no issues for me. Sound is good. Mom's co-signing the sound as well, so you know, mom's choir lady, so trust me, when she's saying she knows about her sound. Congratulations on the steady growth. Big up yourself as per usual. What's the best phone to buy right now? It's subjective. It's definitely somewhere mixed between the iPhone 13 Pro series and obviously the Samsung Galaxy S22 series as well. But what Xiaomi are bringing down, it's going to be a very interesting one. Kelly, man, good evening. All barber so sharp, he had to put stitches in it. Trust me. Trust me. Well, it was a powder lineup, but you know what, how it is. Much appreciated to you all. Much appreciated to you all. Much appreciate you all. I'm convinced don't want to talk about, he just want to show off his haircut. Of course, man. Listen, when the haircut come here, you feel the superpowers come out, you know. You feel like a, as my North American brothers and sisters say, you feel like $1 million. Yes. Let's do the week in and a month in channel content review for all things related to Lover of Tech Media. We are at 21.5k subscribers, which I really appreciate the support. Road to 22k, and hopefully end of the year we can hit 30k subs. It's going to be a milestone, but we're going to push for it, and we're going to do everything we can to make sure that we get there. How's things been looking? So we did the official long-term review of the One More Evo earbuds, and it's really coming to fruition, as well as obviously what we did with the Beats Fit Pro. Yes, what we did with the Beats Fit Pro. So coverage on it's been a little bit slow, which is it's like that sometimes with the earbuds videos, because I am going against the grain of my smartphone content. That is something that is kind of like the base and the foundation of what my channel is about and different stuff. But you know, it is called Lover of Tech. It is called Lover of Tech. It is called Lover of Tech. So it's called Lover of Tech. So I like to branch out. But like I said to you in the previous stream before, this is Beats and Apple actually supporting the channel and sending the products to out. So shout out to them. I'm gonna review them as I do, give my honest opinion and my impressions on it, as well as the full review and comparisons against other devices as well. So watch out for those comparisons that come out. And I've been heavily testing the Beats Fit Pro. So the Beats Fit Pro have been tested. The only thing that's really left to do is two things. I'm gonna test the ANC on the Beats Fit Pro. I'm gonna test the ANC on the Beats Fit Pro on the flight. Hey, there is no greater test than active noise cancellation on an 8-hour flight, and we're gonna test them to see how they hold up in general against what I've experienced with active noise cancelling with Edifier and One More, and of course Sony as well. So we're testing them heavy, and it's been a good experience so far. Even using on Android, a few hiccups here and there, but you'll see that in the impressions and the full review definitely coming soon. What else? So we move over, and we did obviously the Nothing Ear One stream, and we did the One More earbuds. So we did the One More earbuds. Oh, Sorry, because I'm streaming off the LTE as well. So it's taking a little bit of time to load up. Not sure why. Should be able to handle it, I think. So we've got the One More Evo long-term review, which is something that One More, great support of the channel. I did talk about the fact that I'm doing a Prime Day video for them that's already been approved, loaded. So you should see that go live on the 12th of July. At the time, I'll still be in Canada. So watch out for that as well. I'm really, in terms of the production value, I'm really happy with how that one came out. I'm very happy with how the One More video came out. Views are not doing that great, sadly. Again, I think I've done everything I need to do to make sure that pops off. Titles, chapters, SEO. But hey, sometimes it just be like that, man. But I like to diversify my content. My content is comparison videos, smartphone comparisons for camera, general comparison reviews, charging test videos. Those are my most popular and my most viewed videos on the channel. So it's like that sometimes, right? Oh, have we lost the stream? Take out studio mode. Why is my thingy so small? That's what she said. Lock it. Is the stream back? Please tell me the stream is back. Please tell me we have not lost the stream. Hopefully we haven't lost the stream. This is sometimes the gift of the curse of not having good internet and having to stream with your LTE connection. Hopefully we'll get fiber soon. And then today we are streaming in regards to the Xiaomi 12S Ultra being official, which we're going to be going through that. Let's move over to sammobile.com and Sam Mobile TV. And with Sam Mobile TV, things have been active, Again, it's a bit of a slow month in terms of Samsung related content, but we should be expecting the One UI 5 beta to go live very soon. We should be expecting the launch of them to the first week of August, if it counted the same amount of time. Samsung are going to be at IFA. I think that's T coming in. Stream is good. Tom, yes. Oh God, I'm seeing the comments. I'm gonna refer to the comments in a minute. But yeah, Sam Mobile, we did do we did do the video on One UI 5 beta. Hopefully coming the 3rd week of July. So really looking forward to seeing how that comes about. We obviously did the coverage on the Sony IMX 989, which is what we're going to talk about as well. And also we did the podcast. I did a solo pod. Man, T says my solo podcast all right, but I'll be honest with you, man. Dead on me. Doing solo podcast, like podcasting in general, it's a different beast. But for a very chatty person like myself, my goodness, do I even struggle to do solo podcast on my own? It's just not for the faint-hearted. And I really need a co-host. But for every single person that is interested in Samsung, that is really taking the time out to really come onto the podcast to support, I appreciate you, man. Especially George from Snappy Tech, man. He's a godsend. He's saved me so many times. And then, as of yesterday, Samsung's Gaming Hub. This is a really big deal for Samsung because, GeForce Now, Stadia, and Xbox now with their streaming services, cloud gaming service, now have it built into the Samsung 2022's TVs and also their smart monitors. So you could just attach your favorite Bluetooth controller, be it Xbox or PlayStation, to your Samsung 2022 TV or smart monitor, use your subscription, and you're good to go. Yeah, so definitely check out that video. Help it get the views that it deserves because it's very good and it worked a lot better than I expected it to work. So I think we're back. Apologies. Again, hashtag help lover of tech get fiber internet. Oh, it's crazy, it's crazy, it's crazy. Hopefully we should be, that's just my internet. Mum, I can't wait to come back because trust me, you got gigabit fiber at home with like 500 megabits per second upload. Yeah, I need to touch that again. I need to touch that again. Right, let's run through the comments because I did see a couple of people in there. Firstly, I want to acknowledge the super chat. Jimmy Fire Dragon with the £2 super chat. Stay hydrated, stay safe, nice haircut, G. Firstly, I'm gonna do what you say. Stay hydrated because you've donated a super chat. Stay hydrated. I'm doing that. Staying safe. I will be staying safe. And a nice haircut. Whew. Listen, you don't need to tell me twice, my friend. But thank you. Thank you so much. It's not mandatory, but the direct donations to what I do, I always say this is what motivates me to make sure that these live streams are not just as entertaining as possible, as high quality as possible, as engaging as possible, and as informative as possible, with also my opinion added to it as well. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Really, really appreciate it. Filmed by Fresh says, say less. We are going to have an in real life sit down at CES next year and build. Yes. And I've got a MacBook Pro now, so we're going to vibe with that for sure. We're going to vibe with that for sure. Yo. We got Mr. Bat Review, Tom in the house. Hello all. What's up, Tom? Sorry for getting to your comment late. I was in the thick of giving the weekend, month in review of all the content that's been produced on Lover of Tech Media for all the channels that I'm associated with. So rounding it up, and yeah, thank you for joining, man. I really appreciate when you take the time to come through. You definitely like windows down in the car. Yeah, that's be me. That me. You should do a drop test video. Hell no. Yep, as Ben always says, it's super subjective. There are many good phones, so I guess you can pick your niche. If you want a traditional flagship with a headphone jack, then the Zenfone series is also what you have access to in your region and what you're willing to go for, you know? It can happen for sure. Benception. Yo, Ben, how you doing, bro? Yes, I'm good. I'm good. It's good to see the diverse content, man. It keeps me engaged. Many tech reviewers mainly focus on smartphone and the tech space. I'm glad to see that you're very... Yeah, that's always like Matt. That's always been Lover of Tech. It's not been about Lover of Smartphones. It's always been Lover of Tech. And Lover of Tech, like, it's always good to have a foundation to your channel. And I know what works for my channel. Thank goodness I actually know what works for my channel consistently, right? But at the same time, you know, I've always wanted it. I've never always wanted to just be pigeonholed into smartphones alone. You know, I've got a big passion for cars. You know, Lover of Cars is in the works, which I'm definitely going to make sure that I launch Lover of Cars, right? It has to be done. And so many different other things, right? So definitely Wi-Fi 6E. I just need gigabit fiber, period. Just got the Galaxy Watch 4, very impressive. Glad. We're going to go through the comments and we're going to talk about the Xiaomi 12S Ultra. Sometimes you put everything on a certain video and it just doesn't do as well as you would expect it to. With zero, yeah, and the biggest case on point for that, the biggest case on point for that is this. I'm gonna give an example of this here, and we've already done the review on this in terms of content review. Look at this video. This video here, right? This particular video here was done on the 10th of June while I was in Canada, right? This was just a basic reaction video to the M2 MacBook Air, and it's on 11K views. And I promise you, on like Apple reaction videos don't usually do well, right? And this is done 11K views. It's like that sometimes with YouTube. And the funny thing is, I tried to follow it up with a very similar video, literally 5 days later, with the 13-inch M2 MacBook Pro. Didn't do well. Less than 500 views, right? You take what you get at times, you know. Some things are slow burners, some things hit well, like this one here. My S22 Ultra review with the sponsorship, with MagBack, which they paid well. This one, close to 10K views, slapped. If you look at the PlayStation video, my PlayStation video, man, it started off slow, but I'm so glad that video is doing the numbers that it's doing, man, because Samsung SSD sponsored that one, man, and it's getting to 12K views as well. Love the production on it, put a lot of effort into that, man. 15-minute video, Lots of stuff. And it's like that, man. It's like that. It's just that's just the name of the game. You don't lose sight. You just don't lose sight. So Colin, I love that piece of I love that comment. I love the encouragement that comes with that as well, man. So we keep going. I don't know if it's my internet, yours. Nah, it's mine. Wi-Fi 6E, no. Yep, got it on the 2022 Neo TV. Let me know if it's buffering at my end too. Yes, it is because of my rubbish internet. I know. Personal experience with the gaming hub. I got my okay. Good. What up? My man, Digital Slang, Jeff, what's good, bro? Give it like I kid you not, man. I need it deep. Mum teasing. Is that an epic? Yep. Shake the water and the B levels. Well, you guys are engaged today. I love that. Waiting for my city to roll out the fresh new fiber. Same, which we're in the middle of now. Saka, yes. Wi-Fi 6E, did you go for Linksys? Hey, bike review. I wanted to do a podcast, man, but I don't think I could do it myself. Bro, I kid you not, doing a podcast by yourself is not for the faint-hearted. It's not the one, bro. Live streaming is different to when you have to podcast by yourself. Take it for me, it's very, very challenging. It's not that it can't be done, but you really have to be on it, man. Really have to be on it. Podcasts work best when you're co-hosting. That's just my opinion. Sound much better now? Thank you, Mum, for co-signing. Appreciate that. Hope all is well. It's cool, but the main selling point, which is the Wi-Fi 6E, yes. I get the faster Ethernet, yes. Not bad. Bit sore. Nice. Definitely take what you get. Indeed. And tempted. YouTube is a roller coaster, view-wise and emotional-wise. Yep. And it's a lonely place, man. It takes a long time to get to a point where you can have a team. And even when you can seemingly have a team at whatever channel size, I kid you not, it's not easy to have a team around you. So we take it for what we get, man. And we just don't be discouraged. Just don't be discouraged. I always say what helps is the passion and the love for it that will help, man. So that's just it. Cool. We've pretty much done the content review roundup. We've had a great engagement piece. Yes, need you on the stream. Yes, if I'm stable enough, I'm just flying out way too much. But bro, just hit me up. You have to bug me because I will easily forget. My schedule is just so out of the place and whatnot, man. So yeah. We've done everything in terms of the roundup and stuff, man. We're in a good place in terms of the stream. We're pretty much at, oh man, we're actually cooking up a bit of time, innit? We are cooking up a bit of time still. We're at the halfway point of the stream. We like to stream for about an hour. Cool. Let's now talk all things related to the Xiaomi 12S. I ain't even set up my stream deck, man. This is why I'm feeling so out of place with whatever's happening. Let's talk all things related to the Xiaomi 12S. It's tech and chill time, baby. And we are going to be talking about all things related to tech. Now, 4th of July, so this happened on, American Independence Day. This was one of the things that we've been anticipating and waiting for. The showcase, the partnership between Xiaomi, Leica, and Sony. Sony for finally putting a true 1-inch sensor, which is the Sony IMX989, in partnership with Leica Optics, which is going to really make a difference, and also to utilize the whole 1-inch sensor, because the Xperia Pro I did have a 1-inch sensor, but that wasn't custom made for smartphones, and the whole sensor was not utilized, especially with the lens optics, but apparently you can with this one as well. We're going to quickly glance over Mr. Who's the Boss's video, because he seems like he was the only one that was given access to the Xiaomi 12S Ultra, and he said he had it for like a good month, which is insane. So we're going to definitely look into that. And I'm excited to, for us to discuss and talk and pretty much see what that is all about. Okay. Where are we? So, bro, when's your next podcast guest? Yes, for the cut. Let me press it now. The trust is okay. I really need to figure out what I'm doing with the Cut Down podcast show, and the cut down channel is just it's becoming more of a sore point to me than it needs to be, because I really love creating content the way that I want to create content on the cut down, but I'm still feeling overrun, because I did say at the beginning of the year that I was going to be producing less content, but even as much as I'm saying less content, I'm still pushing out a lot of videos between Sam Mobile and Lover of Tech, right? So I need to just sit down and get it done, bro. So I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up and we'll do that. I'll hit you up and we'll do that still. I'll hit you up and we'll do that still. Xiaomi 12S Ultra. Oh, let's look at that. That's a big boy right there. That's yeah. So this is so it's not the Mi anymore. So they've dropped the Mi name, Xiaomi 12S Ultra, co-engineered with Leica, defining the moment of a new era, and I definitely believe so. Okay, let's run through the specs first. We'll jump over to GSM Marina and we'll just go through the specs and see what's up, and we can pretty much kind of, you know, have a bigger picture. So announced on the 4th of July, expected to release on the 9th of July. This is China only at the moment. Now, it is built of Gorilla Glass Victors on the front. Still not the Plus material, which seems to still be exclusive to Samsung. Dual SIM, IP68 water and dust resistance. And in terms of the display tech, we do have 120 Hz with Dolby Vision and HDR. Apparently, this is the first to support Dolby Vision HDR on the display. HDR10 Plus, 1000 nits high brightness mode, 1500 nits for HDR content. It's a 6.7-inch display. It's QHD Plus, and it's using the Xiaomi 12, Android 12 with Xiaomi, the Mi UI 13. Now, this is using a Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1, which I still hate the name of it. It should just be the 8 Gen 1 Plus, but anyway. It's based on a 4nm process, but this is on TSMC's manufacturing process. This is not on Samsung's manufacturing process. Ouch. So it's meant to be more efficient while being a lot more powerful, around 10 to 15% as well. That's the configuration. I'm not going to bore you with that. No micro SD card slot. And these are the storage configurations, all with UFS 3.1, 8 gigs of RAM and 256 gigabytes of storage. 12 gigs of RAM with the same storage, and then 12 gigs of RAM with 512, no 16 gigs of RAM option. Now, this is where the magic is at, people. Here, the camera configurations. Now, there's certain hits and misses here, but we're going to look at the main hit. This bad boy right here. This is what's about. The 50.3 megapixel f1.9 aperture, 23mm wide equivalent to full frame field of view, a 1-inch smartphone sensor. 1-inch smart. This is a big deal. And that is the native pixel size. 1.6 microns, which is huge. Huge. And when it apparently when it does the 4:1 pixel binning, that effectively becomes 3.2 microns. The largest pixel size that we've seen on a smartphone so far. Ridiculous. While still natively being high resolution. And it's got laser AF with optical image stabilization OIS. Now, apparently, this periscope zoom is being used with the IMX586 sensor, quite old. For reference, the IMX586 was a sensor that was used in the OnePlus 7 series, you know, back in 2019. So it is quite old for periscope zoom. It is 5 times optical, but they are claiming 120 times digital zoom. F4.1. It's a 1/2-inch sensor, and it's got a very low pixel size of 0.8, and it's 48 megapixels again for the ultra wide. I believe it's the same IMX586 sensor again, but with ultra wide lens at f2.2, 30mm field of view, so it's 0.7. It supports 8K 24 frames a second, and you've got a 32 megapixel selfie, and it's 0.7 micron pixels, f2.5. We don't know what the video recording capabilities are for the selfie. I have a dreaded feeling it's just limited to 1080p, but again, I might be wrong. In terms of the battery capacity, it's 4,860 milliamps. You do get fast charging at 67 watts, wireless charging at 50 watts, and then reverse wireless charging at 10 watts. Power delivery supported. In terms of conversion from, you know, yen, it's about 150 euros, what they're saying. It's a beast. It's a beast. It's an absolute beast. And we're going to go back to Xiaomi and see what's up here. So this is what we pretty much have, right? this is all to do with again the Leica branding coming back, but coming back big. We know what the situation is with Huawei. We're not going to emphasize on that too much, but this is what the situation is with Leica now working in conjunction. So it says co-engineered imaging smartphone, and it's the pinnacle of mobile photography, bringing you new professionalism. And I definitely agree that this is one of the approach to go, with it. Now, Tech Tablets, shout out to him. This is pretty much what we have right now in terms of the scope of the performance and what we have with what's being displayed here. We know we've got the 8 Plus Gen 1, the battery capacity, right? The cooling system, apparently. The E5 panel from Samsung with the Victors and its Adaptive Sync Pro all the way down to 1 Hz, up to 120 Hz. So it's using LTPO technology right there. The IP68 water and dust resistance, the pro-grade film recording with hyper optical image stabilization, and Dolby Vision HDR recording with Dolby Vision display output as well. Very interesting. First time we're seeing that right now. All scene snapshot with the AI image simulation, the pro focus, the ultra fast burst, because it looks like the shutter speed is really, really critical good. You've got different color sciences with Leica Authentic, which is, for all my Fuji users, will probably be familiar with, films like, the film simulations, but apparently it doesn't work that and look that great. But the best part is that 50 megapixel true 1-inch sensor for smartphones with a native pixel size of 1.6 microns and an effective pixel size of 3.2 microns when it does the 4:1 pixel binning at 12.5 megapixels. Whew! Best believe I want a camera. Like, I want a camera comparison that's so bad. Xiaomi, talk to me nice. I will do that for you. I promise you. I'll promise you. I'm so hyped for this, man. This is such a good approach to doing things. This is what I'm about, right? I'm definitely about that life when it comes to it. And this is what we're looking at in terms of the classic black, which definitely looks the part. But I'm gonna get this one. Verdant green. I'm kind of tired with the typical black colors on smartphones. I'm ready to explore different colors on smartphones. That's just me personally, right? This is impressive what we're seeing. Now we're gonna literally look at, this is pretty much the only hands-on. I'm just gonna go for memory because we're not gonna put the volume on there, just to look at what was being said and whatnot. But it was almost like a review and comparison against the S22 Ultra, which I actually like. It's because what's great about the S22 Ultra is it has become the benchmark Android phone to compare against, just because it did so much right for the first flagship phone to set the pace for 2022. It's the pace setter, right? It's almost the pace setter of how does it compare to the S22? And it's good Samsung have put themselves in that position to be that way, right? But it really does show it's like really well with what it does. The materials, the performance, the camera, MIUI, I still probably wouldn't prefer it in my personal opinion because of the nature and the look of it. Gaming is going to be excellent on it. I'm not much of a mobile gamer, if I'm going to be very honest with you, but the 8 Plus Gen 1 does the job. Good performance, great efficiency, and good heat management when it comes to obviously gaming. Performance-wise, is level pegging. I would say probably more on Xiaomi side. And then we're going to pretty much get to the camera. So I'm going to forward it more to the camera section so we can see what it's about, right? And this is where we really get to see things in action when it comes to the photo performance as well as the video performance, right? And this is something that is really, really telling of what they have pretty much done. This 1-inch sensor is the flipping truth by the looks of it. This 1-inch sensor seems to really, really be doing what it's meant to be doing. And I'm just more glad that Sony actually decided to make one that was made for smartphones and also worked alongside Leica with the optics for the glass to be taking advantage of the 1-inch sensor. And they've not sacrificed on speed, shutter response, shutter lag. It seems to not be a thing. And I kid you not, this is probably the first phone that can truly justify actually sticking to a 50 megapixel shooting mode without the need of relying on pixel binning. And I think that's going to be such a game changer for low light photography with natural detail, not sharpening. Natural detail without relying on crazy post processing and sharpening, fast focus. This has me excited. And again, I don't need to shout Mr. Who's the Boss Man. You guys know him. He's more than getting the views and stuff, right? But, you know, thank you to him, and just, you know, what I think he did a great job to really solidify and just put things in perspective and get that done. But this is how you do. Bringing up my old 50 Cent, man. This is how you do. Honestly, this is how you do. And I say this, right, because as of the past month, I've been covering, especially last month, I've been covering a lot of the smartphone sensor technology that's been coming out from Samsung with the HP1 and the HP3 200 megapixel sensors. This is the better way to do it. This is honestly the better way to do it. And I see your comments. I'm not ignoring you, but you know, when I get into my groove, this is how we spit the bars, and then we're going to engage after, right? This is how you do it. This is how you do. You make it moving like a move, like a classic game fans, you know. This is how you do it, because I can't. Samsung's reputation with the camera department being very, very slow in terms of speed, I don't see why they've been pushing 4 times the pixel of 50 megapixels to 200. I want to be optimistic for the HP1. The HP1 is their flagship. The HP3 is 200 megapixels as well, but it's got a smaller pixel size of 0.56 compared to 0.64, which is still small, but it's physically smaller to fit into more devices as we go forward. We should, I'll be very surprised if we don't see the HP1 in next year's Galaxy S23 Ultra. But honestly, this approach from Sony with a larger physical sensor at 1 inch, so we're now in the territory of actual prosumer camera products like the ZV-1 and beyond, the RX 100 series. You know, I don't think we'll ever see a full frame sensor in a smartphone. Don't quote me on that, but we're getting into that territory where we can have a much more balanced approach to post-processing and computational photography and video on the smartphone side without leaning into overly processed things like sharpening and over HDRing products. And this is such a good look, Sony. Like, well done. Just giving props where props is going. Nothing's perfect. Yes, the downside is the fact that this is a China-only model. And this is something where it should really be global. Xiaomi do this all the time. And it's always the question of, this is not always the way that you win, right? Accessibility to the end user globally makes a difference. That's just me personally, right? Nothing against it, but by then, Samsung are still, in terms of their global reach and global stretch, still are the kings next to Apple when it comes to retail support, when it comes to selling their products, their own retail stores, and also network and carrier partnerships, right? This is where they lack, okay? But looking at the phone for itself, especially in the photography department or the camera department, when it comes to videos, there are some shortcomings. The zoom and the ultra wide are using older IMX586 sensors from 2019 that you found in the OnePlus 7 series, right? I think it was a mix of different. It's a maybe physical space, cost, and the balancing of things out, maybe, right? We don't know the full video performance yet. And again, you know me, when I do my camera comparisons, man, get your popcorn, get your drinks, sit back. It's about a good 20 minutes. We go in on video and also photo, daylight and low light equally as much. There's still more around it, but I think this has a higher ceiling of it being more successful, it being more effective on a smartphone without deterring from the point and shoot nature that smartphones bring to give you instantaneous memories of pictures at a very high quality, right? This is where the improvements are going to be. And 50 megapixels, I said it, you do not need any more than 50 megapixels to get the results that you need and still have 8K support. Point proven. Anything beyond that, even 108 megapixels, overkill for the sake of it, and it really just becomes a spec sheet war. And this is a good proven ground for Sony, for Leica, and Xiaomi are milking it when it comes to how good their camera is going to be potentially and the headroom for it, man. Let's go to the questions. And you are right, Matty, you are right. You are right. That is the biggest shame when it comes to it being region specific. This is just so unfortunate. Ben's Gadget Reviews did a video on it. I believe he did, yes. Got a dip, but dope stream so far, Latrell. Thank you so much for being on, my bro. I know I was going on, but you know, I don't like to break the flow to make sure that you guys are really getting my opinion on it, especially for the replay crew that come back and watch it as well, that they can get like an informed take on what my thought and my pattern are. And it's really just good. It's good to see that, man. But I appreciate you being here, Latrell, man. Thank you so much, bro. Dear Jimmy, I'm gonna listen to this first, especially because of the worldwide hype is getting. Yes, that right there, the worldwide hype, right? Needs to get access. All right, man. Bet. What phone do you use? My main phones I use are all three models of the Galaxy S22 series. Main one being the S22 Ultra. Apparently, the first Leica phone aren't going global. Yep. Dude, what's going on with the Snapdragon naming scheme? Honestly, it drives me absolutely nuts. They did this left curveball from renaming, going from like 865 to the 888 plus, and when thinking it's going to be days 989 and 8 Gen 1, 7 Gen 1, and then we're all expecting it to be the 8 Gen 1 plus, and it's like, no, 8 plus Gen 1. I'm like, bro, Qualcomm, man, make up your mind. Damn. Bad review. At which point would you just buy a camera? No, you wouldn't. Here, my opinion is this. Well, when it comes to full frame, yes, maybe, or even micro four thirds or APS-C, right? Because the next prosumer to professional level sensor sizes up from 1 inch is going up to micro four thirds, APS-C, then full frame, then medium format, right? Physical size, laws of physics and whatnot. But the smartphone camera experience is so powerful for the instantaneous ability to capture memories and situations that you're in that are less intentional. When you're using your pro level camera, even your point and shoot like a ZV-1 or an A6600 for APS-C or a GH4 or GH5, or what I use, the A7 IV, the A7S III or the A7C, those devices are purpose-built and intentional for that thing. Your smartphone is built to do so much. It's built to do so much. So the power of it being the camera that you have with you all the time. Even us professionals, if I'm going out on a night out with my people and I'm having fun, I ain't bringing my A7S III. Hell no. I'm not bringing my A7 IV. I probably won't be allowed to take it to certain places. But my smartphone is. Now, if my smartphone can get as close to that as possible, bring it on. Bring it flipping on, you know? And this is the way to do it. This is the way to do it. To tick off the boxes, but not for ticking off the boxes' sake, right? But doing it right without deterring away from the instantaneous experience the smartphone brings by it being the camera that you have with you all the time and it being the ultimate point and shoot experience. Camera which isn't good like the Samsung expand. Yeah, Samsung have really done well when it comes to video performance. I swear by Samsung having the best video performance, and I think the best video experience overall is probably the best smartphone in my personal opinion. Damien says the 5x optical zoom on the Xiaomi will be better than no. Samsung's going to be way better on the zoom. They've got the 3x and the 10x, and they're using much better sensors and optics as well. Zoom on Samsung is still way better than the Xiaomi. It's the main 1-inch 50 megapixel sensor, the IMX989. That is the king of the show right now with the Leica optics to take advantage of the whole 1-inch sensor, bespoke, built for smartphones. Camera a little bit better than the 11 Ultra. I think it seems like a lot. Ben's Gadget Review lives in Hong Kong. Okay. I didn't come across him. What European version? Does the system still have lags? Yeah, not. It's frame pacing. It's still a fast phone, but it's just the animations. I have my ZV-1 with me all the time. It replaced my phone camera. Very fair points, dude. I ain't taking an A7 anywhere unless I have to. Intentionality. This is what makes the smartphone ain't ever. I'm sorry to say this. The smartphone ain't ever gonna be the quality of what an ARRI camera, an FX9, an FX6, A7S III, A7 IV, A7. It will never meant to be that. But what those cameras have, they will never ever have the spontaneous nature and the convenience a smartphone camera will have. And the closer the smartphone camera can emulate that, the better it is for the smartphone, because guess what? Everyone has one in their pocket. The smartphone has enabled every single person to have a camera in their pocket. And before it used to be one, but it's enabled every single person to have multiple focal lengths at a touch of a button, including digital pinch to zoom in their pocket, and a camera that you can use a viewfinder to look at yourself with the selfie as well. That level of convenience, even on a pro level camera, for you to get different focal lengths, you usually have to get interchangeability in there, or get a bridge camera or an attached sensor that's on there with the right range to benefit from it. So what this IMX989 is bringing to smartphones right now, beginning with the 12S Ultra from Xiaomi, boy, sign me the hell up. This is the way to do it. And as a big Samsung fan, right? Seeing this really makes me question what the HP1 and HP3 are going to bring to the table. And I'm really worried that we are going to have a repeat of the Note 20 Ultra with that first generation super ultra high resolution hiccup of autofocus, focus breathing, and focus accuracy not really doing well. And I want to trust Samsung that they've done their job well, right? Because this is one of the showcases of the HP1 and the HP3 specifically that has quad face detection autofocus. I want to believe it, right? Fingers crossed the S23 series with the S22 Ultra, S23 Ultra, and S23 Plus don't disappoint with the HP1 and HP3. We are expecting the HP3 to be in the S23 Plus and potentially the S23 and the HP1 with the S23 Ultra at 200 megapixels. All that content is on Sam Mobile's website and also especially on the YouTube channel. Definitely go there and show support. That is my opinion on the Xiaomi 12S Ultra. I might get lucky and get hands-on with it potentially, but so far, this is the way you do it with the main smartphone sensor. What about the Vivo X80 Pro? What about it? So many phones to keep up with. I completely forgot about that phone. I don't even know where to even start with that. I no longer keep my RX100 in my pocket, but my A7R it's in the other pocket. Yeah, fair enough. Can you make a long video about 10 and 20x optical zoom photo comparing using? I've done lots of those camera comparisons, man. Just check it out on the channel. Plenty of camera comparisons where I've showcased the extreme and zoom on both. Is it not the S20 Ultra? Was it? Yeah, it was the S20 Ultra that had that problem. The S20 Ultra that had that problem. Whoo! Tuesday night's Tech and Chill Show Unplugged is brought to you by myself, your host Ben, and we are streaming live in 4K UHD. So definitely, if you've got the bandwidth and the capacity, hope you have been watching this audio up in 2160p for the best audio and especially the crispiest video experience while live streaming on YouTube. And for the replay crew, if you're watching this, let me know how the quality is like for the audio and the video. Any feedback is much appreciated if you leave in the comment section below. Now, you have got me for a few minutes, pretty much about 2-3 minutes. Any questions? Fire them away. It's an open book right now, man, because after this, we are pretty much going to have a shower, chill down, cool down, double check that I've got absolutely everything, which I do, pat down the last set of equipment that I need, and we are flying out. But content's not slowing down. Watch out for the weekly Sam Mobile podcast that goes live on a Friday. Watch out for what we're going to do with the cut down, and also for content that is coming on Lover of Tech as per usual. The show must go on. It's a new month, and there's new things to pretty much be showcasing to you as my audience. Been loving life recently with my Sony Sony really need to get a better name for that, man. Mark 5s, truly epic sound and battery life. I've got a Mark 4s. I use the Mark 4s. I love the Mark 4s. I have no reason to get the Mark 5s at the minute. But I love the Mark 4s, and the Mark 5s do look good. Vivo X80 Pro versus the Mi 12S Ultra versus the S22 Ultra would be a great video. It would. I hate doing, I've only ever done one 3-way camera comparison, and I don't think I could talk to myself to do that again, but it would be a good video, and maybe we'll see. Why Apple still didn't put the 10 optical zooms, to be honest, when in 2022 Samsung Samsung S4 zoom. Oh yeah, I remember that. I mean, apparently they're going to be making strides to optical zoom. Hey, the iPhone 14 series is not that far away, man. Mid to end of September, all the way through to October, until the Pixel 7 and 7 Pro, and obviously the Pixel Watch comes out. You know, when it comes to iPhone season, it gets popping. All the news will be there. Now, this is the question there. Deepak says this: do you think Samsung may fight back against the Xiaomi 12S with the next Galaxy S23? They will, because they've got their super high resolution 200 megapixel HP1 and HP sensors. But those have very small native pixel sizes. We're talking about 0.64 microns and 0.56 microns if you're referring to the HP3, which is a smaller physical sensor that's still 200 megapixels. 200 versus 50 megapixels. And what you have to remember is that the sensor size on the IMX 989 is 1 inch. It's big. So I don't know, man. Now, why did you get me to spend so much money this past week? T. Let me bring the mic closer for you, bro. I don't know if you ever watched My Wife and Kids when they were in therapy. And Michael was just getting hotted up by the therapist. And he just, I'm not your friend. I've been waiting to see that, man. No, bro. I'm your friend. But you've got to know what friends you're talking to in certain situations, bro. I'm going to make you spend. If it's in the name of making you look crispy and you looking as good as you need to, multi-cam and all, bro, I'm going to make you spend. I'm usually not the friend to talk you out of spending, bruh. I'm probably going to tell you, don't buy this one, but buy this one. Bruh, I'm a bad influence when it comes to gas and gear, bro. Gear acquisition syndrome, I am shamelessly that guy. I'm sorry to say, point out there to you, bro. I'm going to make you spend. The minute you say this, trust me, you know me. I got the library of gear recommendations for you. Boom. Sorry, not sorry. Shout out to Courtney as well. Courtney, if you're still online, man, drop me a comment. I did not know. I was today's years old when I found out about gold mount. I only knew about V-mount batteries, but gold mount batteries now have my ears ringing up. And the thing is, when I dropped that comment, I was driving, so I couldn't really follow up. But gold mounted, I didn't even know about gold mounted batteries, man. It looks like it's a much more secure thing compared to V-mount batteries. So thanks for dropping that nugget, man. I learned that today still. What did he make you buy? I made him buy a whole PC monitor. Man, I made P spend racks. T spent racks. Really enjoyed the live chat, people. Mum approves the Tech and Chill Show Unplugged live chat. And you guys have all been so lovely to her. Really, really appreciate it. Mum, you stayed all the way to the end. I appreciate that, mother. Thank you. Thank you. Well, this is how I am on a live stream when I'm broadcasting. Broadcast days are fun days. When we broadcast and we cover news on tech, it gets fun in here. We like to talk tech, we like to chill, and we like to unplug. Oh, and I get to act a fool. What's better than Ben acting a fool? Come on, man. That's just me. Really, really sure phones will have the optical zoom, super optical zoom without noises. Yeah, we really hope so. We hope so. The camera tech in smartphones striding the way that it's striding is what we want. We want this. These are not going to replace true professional cameras. They're going to work alongside them. This is going to be good. This is exactly what we need. See, I done told you in this situation, I'm your bad friend. Like, this is the rule between us. If you message me about any gear, I could say, like, you just have to pray. Go consult your wallet first. Have a brief with the wallet first before you message me, because I'm gonna tell you to spend. Look at the A7C. I damn well told you to spend that and upgrade that and get rid of that A6600 and make that top down full frame. But it's all love, bro. You know how it is. That's it, people. We've hit the hour. Your Tech and Chill show Unplugged for the week is wrapped up. Really, 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 really appreciate your support. At some point, we had about close to 20 concurrent viewers on here. The engagement today has been phenomenal. Really appreciate everyone that's jumped in. A special shout out to Super Chat from Mr. Jimmy Fire Dragon with the £2 super chat. Really, really appreciate the direct support. It's never mandatory, but it really, really, really does go a long way. Oh, what's good? What's good, the bro, Siobhan? Yes, Chevy. Yo, just passing through. Big up, my bro. Bro, I'm in Toronto tomorrow. I don't know if you're still on. If I don't catch you tomorrow when I land 3 p.m, because I need to KJOS as well, Kevin Razzie and you. I'm passing through Toronto. If you're free, I land at 3 p.m. Same time as before. My flight's at 9:30 to Regina. Let me know if you're free. We'll touch base. If not, I'm passing through on the flipping when I'm coming back on Tuesday on the 19th. My layover in Toronto is about 12 hours. So I've got a longer layover in Toronto. I land in Toronto like 9 a.m. in the morning or 10 a.m. in the morning or something on the 19th on a Tuesday. Then my flight's in the evening. So either way, bro, if I don't catch you coming through Toronto now, when I'm coming back to UK, we'll link up, bro. Thank you for joining the stream. Day in the life video of the S22 Ultra is coming through nice. As always, like I said to you, man, I dubbed you flipping the Day in the Life King. And well, I dropped a comment on Matty Hopoya's podcast as well. Thank you and well done for... Bro, I'm proud of you, man. Flipping, I'm proud of you, Siobhan, man. Well done. Interesting question. Samsung made a Z4 Zoom 10, but next one I didn't have it. It just wasn't practical. It just wasn't practical. It just wasn't practical. The favorite part of the week. Appreciate that, man. Siobhan, yes. Xiaomi done change the game. I think OnePlus and Apple need to step up. OnePlus. Sorry, OnePlus are not part of this at all. Apple, yes. Samsung, yes. OnePlus, you have a better chance of Xiaomi, mate. Need a collab immediately. Yes, like I wanted to record a podcast with Siobhan, man, but just I got there late. Too many things got in the way, man. Too many things got in the way, but we're doing things differently next year for sure. Mom. Now we are signing out. We are signing out. Much love to you all. Really, really, really appreciate all your support. We are pretty much signing out, and hopefully we'll catch you in the next one. Stay safe and peace out.